Hello team, welcome to Performance Testing Live project. This is the first session, orientation session. Okay, so let's see today's agenda. We will go through this. Today would be just a high level, like what we are going to see, what to expect, make the best out of this program, what are the prerequisites for this particular training, then what I would be needing from your side. So we would see that how does it work, and at the end what we should expect from the particular live project. Okay, so we will go through each one of this, and at the end let me know if you have any questions so that we can solve your queries, doubts there. Okay. So team, what to expect first of all from this particular live project? As you know, this is a performance testing live project. So first of all, like we would be getting to know how to get exposed to the practical world and work in a real life world of performance testing. So team, whenever a project, performance testing project comes to us, how we go about starting that particular project? What are the steps followed for initiating or starting that particular performance testing project? So here I would just mention the phases that we actually go through the performance testing project, that in the real world we go through the same phase of the performance testing project. So you will be able to understand there are phases like requirement gathering phase, then test planning phase, then script creation, then script execution, so before script execution there is a scenario design. Okay, so which is done by different components, so that we are like you would be working on different components of load runner to actually execute a particular project. Okay, then analysis and then reporting. So these are the phases of performance testing project. So you would be working on this thing, and so that you would be getting exposed to that practical world, how it actually works. Okay, and how we do performance testing of any application in the real world. Then interacting and working with teams. Team, here you should remember, like whenever we talk of a performance testing project, it's not just a performance testing team involved. It is different teams we need to work with. Like suppose whenever an application comes to us, okay, we would be actually talking to client and getting the contact details of those teams which we need to work with, like application understanding, then there might be some issues with the business scenarios, or you can say test case in manual testing. Okay, business scenario and test case are the same thing, just the term that we use for performance testing is business scenario. Then we would, during execution, if any issues are there, we would be working with different teams web server, app server, database server team and try to find out what are the issues with a particular execution of the application. So interacting and we need to work with different teams. It's very important in any of the project. So we need to know, we need to have all the contact beforehand we start with any particular phase of performance testing, because different phase we need to interact with different teams. So it's not the same team every time. So we need to know whenever an issue occurs, we have to interact with the team. Documentation and process. So here, as we have gone through a different phase, I have mentioned about different phase here. So in each of the phase, we have some documentation and processes defined. I will give an example. Requirement gathering phase has a requirement gathering document, okay, which we need to send it to client to get it filled with the information for the application. So it's mainly for, you can say, understanding of the application. Okay. Then is the test planning phase. Here we require test plan. We say a document that is called as test plan. So whatever information we gather in this particular phase, we put it in the test planning phase. So all the required information, we put it in the test plan. And this is the main document between performance testing team and the client. Okay, this you can say is a sign off between the team and the client, so that whatever is mentioned would be executed on that particular test plan document. Then script creation here, we need a business scenario, detailed steps, so that it's very easy for us to go for scripting using any particular tool that we have identified during the requirement phase. Okay. Then scenario design. Here you should know workload modeling. You can say distribution of users among the business scenarios. So this should be known, because as you are aware, there are different types of performance testing that we have already covered in the training. So based on the requirement, we have to design the scenario, and the distribution of each of them is different. Okay, so that's the reason we require a user distribution either from the client, or we have to distribute the user according to our understanding and then send it to the client for a sign off. Okay. Then script execution, here we don't require anything. Analysis, nothing. And reporting, we prepare the report. Okay, document report. You can say report. So as we have already seen in the training, reporting, there are two types, HTML and the Word report. We have covered that. So this is about documentation and processes. Then handling assignments and tasks. So for the project that we are going to take, there would be assignments and tasks given to the teams. So first of all, we would be dividing into small teams, and then each team would be doing the task that has been given for the live project, and based on that I would be reviewing and giving you the comments for the assignment and the task, and whether any changes needs to be done and all those things. Okay. Overcoming challenges and issues. So team, like for any of the project, you would be facing challenges and issues. So how we actually overcome like challenges and issues related to it. Like suppose there is a script issue. So how we go about solving that particular issue? So there would be some common challenges and issues that would be focused on, like concept of say parameterization or correlation. If that is not done properly, then we get errors or issues in the script. So how do we actually debug those particular issues? So we would see that as well. Okay. And lastly, this is main thing. It's all about you, less about me. So team, you have to work on the project. You have to get the things done, like search and solve your doubts, and I am there for you. Like I would be helping you, but first of all, I would be expecting from you that you do all the tasks and like come with me with less doubts. So like I'm there for you, ready to solve your doubts, but it's just all about the team working together for the live project and doing the task. Okay, so this is about what to expect. Next, we would be moving to the next slide. Make the best out of this program. Okay, so how to like make best out of this particular live project? You need to watch the performance testing training videos so that all the concepts that are discussed regarding the performance testing are cleared before you start with the project. Okay, so concept like whatever necessary optimization required in the script, or how do we prepare a test plan, or what is there in the requirement gathering document, you should be well aware of, so that you don't face any issues when you start off with the projects. So you should go through the videos, read the documents, whatever information regarding performance testing, the concept regarding performance testing, like concept regarding the load runner tool that we are going to see for the live project. So all these things you should be well aware of it. So at least you don't have like issues initially in starting with the project. Okay, so you should be well aware of the concept. Whatever assignments or tasks is given to the team, just repeat and practice it, so that you will be well confident enough to do a performance testing project whenever you like get into a real-time project. So this is kind of real-time, but whenever you get into other real-time projects, you would be well confident enough of starting with the project smoothly and work with the project team. So as you are aware, we would be dividing into teams. So you need to work with your team to get solving any issues or challenges or like tasks that has been given to the team. Okay. Next, we would be moving to prerequisites. So here just like prerequisites would be ideal and performance testing premium members. Like would be for the live projects and watch performance testing videos. Okay, as I said before, you should watch the training videos, you should take notes and understand the concept clearly so that there is no issue in starting with the project, and each term of performance testing, or you can say load runner, is understood by you clearly because there are different terms used in performance testing that we actually usually refer, like reuser or load test, stress test. So you should be well aware of what each term means. Okay, so that whenever like someone says, okay, I need to design a scenario for a stress test, you should be well aware of, okay, what is stress test. So you should watch performance testing videos, you should take notes and understand that particular topic concept clearly. So these are the prerequisites for the live project. Next is, here as I said, we would be dividing you all into teams. So I would be needing from your side, like when the project starts, your name, your email, your number, contact details, location and timing. So depending on the location and the timings, we would be grouping you as a team so that all would be working in the same like timings, whatever is suitable. So to divide you all into a team, I would be needing these details from you all. So a sheet would be like kept in the IT learn site, and then you can fill in the details for that. Okay. So I would be needing this information from you all when the project starts. Now we will see how does it work actually. So here in the live project, when we start, we would go through the project first of all. First of all, like whenever a project comes, we won't start just like scripting all the scenarios or executing the scripts and all. First of all, we need to know about that particular project, about that application, so that at least we have an understanding of what kind of application it is. Okay, so we need to know that particular application well, because it's not like in manual testing you have to go through each and every functionality in detail. This is not case with performance testing. You need to know the overview of the application and understand your business scenarios that have been identified by the client very clearly, so that there are various things that we need to see in a business scenario, whether it's a simple, it's complex, medium. Depending on that, we have to identify the data required for that particular business scenario, because here data plays an important role for the scripting, as we need to execute with large number of virtual users. Okay, so that should be, the team should be well aware of the project. High level plan. So high level plan, as we had discussed, like depending on the requirement gathering, we would be preparing text plan. So that is a high level text plan for performance testing of any application. So that is the agreement between performance testing team and the client, that you would be doing all these things during your performance testing project, during the entire cycle that has been defined. Okay, so that is the high level plan. Then roles and responsibilities, like each team would be giving the roles and responsibilities, so they should be well aware of their roles. Like suppose the performance testing team, like you would be working on different phases, right from requirement to test planning, script creation, scenario design, script execution, reporting, analysis and reporting. So you should be well aware of what you are going to do. So like other teams would be having responsibilities like support. The teams here involved would be suppose application team. So their responsibility is to make us understand the business scenario. So that each and every team would be having roles and responsibilities. My role and responsibility here would be, I would be guiding you wherever you are stuck up with anything, and then like we can solve the doubts accordingly. Okay. AUT, that is application under test. Okay. So introduction to the project and AUT goes side by side. In that particular thing, we have to understand the application under test, the application that we are going to perform in our testing. Okay, so you should be well aware of the application, like how the users are behaving, what are the critical business scenarios, and all these things. Okay, so that is AUT, application under test. Next is scope of testing, like whether you are going to do manual testing, performance testing, or whether you are going to do performance tuning, or whether you are going to do monitoring, or you are going to test this many 10 scenarios, and the out of scope of scenarios are like 5, 6. So you should be well aware of the scope of testing, so that during like in defining of the test plan, you should be mentioning scope of testing, like we are limited to this particular kind of testing, and only we would be testing this scenarios. So this is regarding scope of testing. And the time frame, like how much time we required for a particular performance testing project. So that would be depending on the scenarios identified and what type of executions we are going to perform. And also, like if any issues are there in the execution, we should take that also into consideration. So that is the time frame. Okay. So team, like please keep your doubts ready so that we can discuss at the end of this particular session, so that all your queries would be solved. Next, we would be seeing what to expect at the end of this live project. As you know that you as a team would be working on performance testing live projects. So definitely you are going to get hands-on practical exposure to the performance testing project, how to work in a real life world. You are going to know that. This is most important, live presentation by the team. So as we had discussed, like you would be divided into different teams, and each team would be giving live presentation, okay, for a particular like task or whatever assignment is given, and would be presenting those things, so that I would be reviewing all these things and then provide you the input if any changes needs to be done. So like you would be preparing yourself to work into a real life project. So this is a real life project. So you have to work accordingly. Okay. Third is resume project. So once you work with this particular live project, you would be able to put your live project in your resume, and you can, during the interviews, you can say how you executed your live project end to end, like what things you did in that particular live project and what kind of approach you had put in the live project. Okay, so you can put it in your resume, the project that we are going to cover. Then teamwork. Teamwork, as you know, is very important to get any project run successfully. So teamwork, you need to work in team and like do your task on daily basis. Okay. So hands-on, as I said, practical exposure would be there. So you would be working on different scripts. You would be optimizing yourself, your script, and applying different concepts of the scripting, or you can say scenario design. Then how do we execute? How do we analyze the graph and prepare the report? So you would be doing all those things. Then how to handle issues and tasks. Like if any issue arises in the scripting or during execution, how you should handle it. So you would be like, based on your experience as you get to work in this particular live project, you would be able to handle that thing as well. Then how to prioritize your like task, what to do and what not to do. So this is very important. The time frame, like we would be focusing on 2 to 5 weeks of a live project, so that you would be able to work on different like phase of performance testing. And the most important, lastly, weekly group meetings. There would be group meetings. In that, like we would be discussing any issues or anything that you have, and you have to like solve your doubts, anything. And we would also discuss the proceed. How do we proceed ahead? Like what tasks you have done and what next to do. So we would be discussing all the things in group meetings. Okay. Team, please let me know if you have any queries, doubts, so that I will be able to answer your queries. How do we share? There is a query. How do we share the information such as email, location, and phone? As I said, like I would be putting a sheet on the IT-LEN site, and you need to fill in the details. I will let you know where the sheet is placed. Okay. What will be the prerequisites for the live project? So if you have not gone through the performance testing training, first of all, you need to go through the videos of the performance testing training, so that you would be able to understand the concept. As I said earlier also, concept of performance testing and the load runner are important, because you would be working on this project. So you should be well aware of like how the concepts are applied to a particular phase, or what each term in performance testing or load runner means. So the prerequisites, if you haven't gone through the recording, you should go through the performance testing training videos. Okay. Next question. Sorry. What tools are used in performance testing? There are different tools used in for performance testing right now these days in the market, but the tool that is widely used is load runner. So we are going to do the project with the load runner tool. Okay. So like in each and every organization, if you like see, load runner is very widely used, because it has first of all lot of protocol support, and it's very user friendly. You will be able to understand like how do we actually like record a business scenario and optimize those business scenarios. So the load runner tool is used. So different tools I will just mention are JMeter, then Rational Performance Tester, and NeoLoad. There are a lot of tools available in the market, but the mainly used tools are LoadRunner, JMeter, all this. Okay, widely used, you can say. There is another question coming in. How do we contact you to send your name and timing info? You need to put it in the sheet which I would be placing in the IT Learn performance testing forum. So I would like the team would be letting you know where actually the link is, and then you can fill in those information in the sheet. Okay, don't worry about that. When does this translate into a paid job? I have used LoadRunner before. See, as I said, this is a resume project. So once you work on this project, you can put this particular live project in your resume, and you can prepare for your interview, and you can you can make them understand how you work for the project performance testing live project end to end. So this is how like you can translate into a paid job. Okay, so you need to first of all work on the project, so you should have a better understanding of how actually the thing works out in the project. Okay, because it's very different like working on the project and live project. When the project gets started, so that we can go through the videos, please let me know. We can plan ahead. Yeah, the project would be starting. I think the team would be letting you know. So mostly the live project would be starting in a day or two, but the team would be letting you know through the mail when it's the project starting. Okay. There is another question. Do we need to learn LoadRunner before working on the live project? Yes, as I said, like you have to do all the things by yourself, and I would be just guiding and reviewing those things and helping out wherever you are stuck up. So you should be well aware of the load runner concept and the performance testing concept. So it would be a smooth execution for you only. Like you would be able to do your scripting or scenario design or test planning, etc. by yourself. Okay. If yes, please let us know from where. You need to get the performance testing videos. So you can ask the IT Learn team for like how do you register for the videos, performance testing training videos. Okay. Next question coming in is great. Is the employment from IT Learn not actually employment, I can say, but see, you would be working on the live project, and then you need to search accordingly. I think employment, you can ask the team about that, IT Learn team. Not much aware of the employment, so you can ask them. Are the load runner testing training videos free? No. You need to get the membership, and then the training videos would be available to you. Okay, and then you can go through all the videos. for the performance testing load runner and understand the concept accordingly. Team, any more queries? Doubts? How do you correlate and any dynamic values? See, as I said, all the things are covered in the performance testing training videos. So you can refer to the videos and you can know how do we actually correlate any dynamic values. Okay, because you need to do in your live project similar things. So you should be well aware of these concepts so that at least like even if you face any issues, I can help you out, but at least you should know how do we do that. Okay. I'm late to the webinar. Can I get the recorded one of this? Yeah, it would be there on IT Learn site, so you can view the recording later on. Is the student progress with the videos tracked? I didn't get this. Can you please like elaborate? What kind of progress like you are looking? What is tracked? Can you please elaborate? How much is to access training and videos? You need to get to IT Learn team for that. For like how much is the access training and videos? Okay. How many days training will take? Are you asking about the live project or the performance testing training? Because see, training is already completed. The project would be going through from 2 to 5 weeks, as I just mentioned at the end, that you would be working as a team on different like phase, and then it would be 2 to 5 weeks project. Okay. How long will take to cover the performance testing videos and learn load runner average time frame? See, suppose if you are not aware of the concept, so whenever suppose we start with a live project, you can go through training videos group by group. Like you can for performance testing concept, when you start with the live project. First of all, you need to understand the performance testing concept like requirement gathering phase, test planning. So in that you can go through in a day or two. So this is how you can proceed with actual understanding of the concept. So you are not overloaded with the concept, like in a day you cannot learn all the concepts. So you can go step by step and then apply those concepts in your live project. Okay. How are we assessed after completing the videos? See, for the live project, there would be assessment so that we will be able to understand how the concepts are clearly understood by you all, and then depending on that, we would be dividing into teams and proceed further for the live project. My name is Archana. There is another query coming in. I know JMeter, can this help me in working live project? See, load runner, JMeter work differently, but yeah, concepts are similar. But there is some difference in like optimization of the script. So I would suggest you to at least go through the load runner videos to better understand the things on the load runner component front. Okay, because concept wise it would be the same similar things like parameterization in LoadRunner, parameterization in JMeter, but the way of doing things in both the tools are different. Okay. Is it only LoadRunner we have to learn for this project? Yeah, we would be focusing on LoadRunner for this particular live project. See many more queries? Please let me know. Any doubts, any queries? See, for the training, it was 11, but you would be working on the latest version where the link would be provided to install LoadRunner, so that you would be having hands-on on the latest version, and I would be helping you with that if you are stuck up anywhere. So it would be a good exposure on the latest version for you all. Okay, because whenever you put it in a resume, you would be mentioning the latest version, so that the wherever you go for the interview, they know that okay, you are aware or you have worked on the latest version of the LoadRunner. Yeah, can you write your name, please? Yeah, sure. Will we be given product key? Which product key you are asking? Not getting it? See, it would be a trial version, so you need to work on the trial version. So as you are aware that LoadRunner, like, license is very costly, so we work on the trial version. Okay, so you would be working on trial version for the live project, and then when you don't need to worry about, like, whenever you get into an organization for the project, they would be arranging their license cost and all, so you don't need to worry about that particular phase. But for this, we would be using a trial version of 12, LoadRunner 12. How else does IIT Elam assist with employment in US? That you can get back to the team to ask this, like, assist of the employment in US. Okay. There is another query. IIT Elam provide JMeter training? Yes, it provides. Okay. How long does the trial version allow for the trial? It's 1 month, 30 days. Controller you can use for 30 days, views and all you can use it. Okay, that won't be a problem, because the controller is the license part where we do the execution and all, because when we run with the user, we do it in the controller, so that is the license part. How come we would be working on the trial version for the live project? It's the project not commercialized. See, as I said, LoadRunner is very costly. License is very costly. So even if you work on a trial or a license version, it is the same thing. Just that, like, you need, after the trial expires, you need to again reinstall your LoadRunner. So tool wise, there, or feature wise or optimization wise, there won't be any like difference. Okay, just there would be difference in the trial and license version, but the overall features of the tool won't be differing. Who is the team you refer to? It's the IT Learn team that you would like tell you about the employment in US and all. Okay. Team, any more queries? Yes. Are you a part of team? Yes, I am a part of team, but I am not aware of the employment in US. So for more details, like you can get back to a core team. Okay. Can I get the link of this recorded video? It would be placed in the IT site. So you can access the video from there, the performance testing live project video. Okay. Team, any more queries? Please let me know. Anything related to the live project or how do we access the videos and all, please let me know. I think no one has any queries now. So team, we will end our session here as I think no one has any queries, doubts. So the team would be letting you know about the live project date, okay, when we are going to start with the live project. So team, thank you for your time. So we will end our session here and then you will get to know about the starting live project date. Okay? Thank you so much.